Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV, and episode 50, the big 5-0, of our Poland Can't Into Space campaign. And without further ado, let's continue. So, obviously, so far in this campaign, we've already done quite a few achievements, actually. So now, because we are, ahead on tech by miles, essentially all we have to do now is wait out until more or less the end of the game to get the Poland Can't Into Space achievement. So, in the meantime, literally the only thing to preoccupy us will be conquest. Yay. Destroying stuff. No, we can never have too much money. 188 ducats, lovely. So what we'll do is we will start fabricating claims on stuff. Let's do Moldavia want Trontal? No, they do not. So we will fabricate a core on Trontal. We're already fabricating a core on Ostrov, because we'll probably go to war with either Muscovy. Let's recall one of our other diplomats. Muscovy or possibly... No, we'll bring back the one from Moldavia. Muscovy or possibly Milan. Milan just because it will be fun. I was trying to think. I mean, we could still try and go for the trustworthy achievement, but at this point in time, I'm not too sure it's going to happen. Just because, wow. To build up loads of trust, you want ideally people to be calling you into wars, rather than the other way around. So, at the moment, unless Netherlands, Great Britain declare war on France or whoever, and we honour the call, we're not going to be gaining any trust or favours. So, I think for the moment, we probably go in the direction of Muscovy, maybe? Because Muscovy currently don't have any allies at all. Let's have a look at the ledger. See where Muscovy are. Let's keep it playing in the background. Muscovy. There we go. So they've only got 17,000 manpower, 60,000 troops, with a 101 force limit. What cores have we currently got? Or what claims have we currently got? We've got Narva, which I believe we got from an event or a mission. Protect our brethren in Trontal. Okay, so we'll conquer Pskov. So I will take that, conquer Pskov, as our mission. So we've got a claim on that now. We've got a claim on Narva. We're getting a claim on Ostrov, and we'll probably get a claim on Kolm, and then go to war for those for the moment. So I'll crank the speed up a touch. Where else can we realistically expand to? Ooh, yay, Spain want an alliance again. So who are we currently allied with? Oh, brilliant. So yeah, we'll accept that. We already had relations with Spain. It's been a while since I've played it, so they love me because I returned a load of their territory. Shame that doesn't give any favours. Ah, well, never mind. But yeah, so we'll focus on going to war with Muscovy next, I guess. In the last episode, we also managed to take a lot of land from the Ottomans and give it to Moldavia. We probably won't give any more to Moldavia, just because I think they're probably... I know there's a point at which a vassal or a march gets too much development, and then it loses the benefits. Ooh, yay. Yes, I want to join that war. But I'm not sure if they've passed it. But then I do in the recesses of my mind at the back, I seem to remember that they'd removed that limit. So no matter how much development a march has, they won't lose that benefit, or at least that will go up. Anyway, so our armies down here were mainly focusing on stamping out unrest, so my march doesn't get too many rebels. I'm going to keep an army in Constantinople just because the unrest is relatively high in there. And I'll send one up to Temiz. However, the ones in Edirne and Burgas can come with me. So we'll send them up to fight in the war with Austria against Milan. Who else is in this war? I assume it's... Oh god. Austria, Commonwealth, Hamburg, Moldavia, Munster, Spain, and all of Spain's various allies. So we're not going to do what we did in the previous war against Milan, which was, I mean, granted France were in that war, but we, if you remember, essentially, well, we tried taking, I think it must have been Parma we were sieging down, or possibly Firenze. But either way, it didn't go so well. Basically, we got caught out and stack wiped. Which I think is the first stack wipe that's actually happened to us in at least like 200 years. But, I mean, it didn't change the outcome of the war. It was just a massive inconvenience. We'll leave... We've got a bit of unrest places. Where are they? Ruppin, Strasland, Rostock, Bekes. So we'll move a army into Bekes to remove the unrest there. Where else have we got unrest? I think it'd be easiest if I just use this. There we go. So it's basically in these areas, the Pomeranian areas. But we're not going to worry about those. We don't need to worry about those. Right. Marriage in Moldavia is over. Whoop. Missed them. Where are they? We will also go back over and start, or continue converting, making claims on Muscovy. I don't think, no, there aren't any more we can make on Otterblobs. So where else can we expand to? Who's got a claim on this? No, that's the wrong, not the map mode I wanted. So they... Austria don't want Bohemia's land. I assume Saxony probably do. No, they don't either. So, I mean, we could theoretically go and take Bohemia's capital. I'm not too fussed. Let's... what do we want to do? Deactivate our forts, just because we don't need that many forts. It's going to take a while for us to siege down these provinces. It'll take us even longer for the... Oh dear. It'll take us even longer for the provinces that are in the montane areas. There we go. We got there just in time, but then I think also did Austria as well. I think it was Austria. Anywho, that's reset our siege on Parma. So now we'll just have to go back and start again. Not the end of the world. Right. A great employer's died. So what do we want? I think if we're going to be conquering stuff, we probably want admin points. So we're going to... I mean, we've got plenty of money, so we're just going to go for the 3. Our stability cost modifier. Not that we'll need that. I mean, we could raise stability eventually, maybe. Let's reduce speed slightly. So yeah, I think we'll expand slowly down into the Ottomans. I guess we could take some of this land without... Right, Siege of Milan is over. Let's go and take Montferrat. And we will transfer this to Austria, because we don't obviously want any of it. Let's build ships. No, let's not. But we will, yeah, probably, we could take some of this land without having cores on it, or claims on it, rather. It's not the end of the world. Is Croatia allied with anyone? No, they are not. So I guess we'll fabricate claims on Croatia as well. There's no reason not to. Gained a core. So that should be our overextension all the way down to 0 now. Yep, oh. Yeah, overextension is 0. Clergy losing power. So that's another core done. Or another claim done. I always mix up those. Another claim done. So we will go for, I think... I mean, what we could do, theoretically, is capture Novgorod and then release them as a vassal and then use them to take up more of Muscovy's cores. Maybe. I maybe want to start sort of chopping them in half, so going up this direction. Let's get a claim on Novgorod, just in case we decide we want to release Muscovy. Release Novgorod, rather. How's everything going down here? Looks to be going relatively well. The question is, when will Milan attack? They have attacked now. Straight into a defending army with a load of a load of reinforcing armies around them. Let's wait till that's over. Reduce the speed, and then send our troops back to siege down various places. Demands of the Polish. Tarno and Caesarats. There's Tarno. So, right. Send one of you to Tarno. I think we'll just deal with the rebels. Let's try and find where this other province is. There we go. Oh, okay, they're pretty much right next to one another. That's easy. And so we will... Yeah, we'll just crush the rebels with our one of our spare armies. We'll wait until our army gets to Tarno. And then go crush this army. Unfortunately, they will probably get, what's it called? They'll probably get hold of the... Oh no, we just managed to stop them. I was thinking they might get hold of the province and give it separatism. Right, we've got Commonwealth peasants who are getting uppity. So let's go to Rostock and... shut down that unrest. It looks like Moldavia are okay with unrest, given them all that land didn't upset them too much. But when I noticed that one of our sieges was done over here, so we'll go get Albenga. We'll turn this province over to Austria. Salt crisis. We have to live with this. Yes, we do. Commonwealth peasants are going to rise up by the looks of it. Possibly. We'll just grind them to a pulp when it happens. Right, we're about to get max on military tech. So, I'm just thinking what we could do is either go further ahead on military tech, or invest in more manpower. Not that we really need it. What's our force limit looking like? Oh god, We've got more than enough. Let's build another army. Well, where should we situate this one? Probably in Potolsk. Polost. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Ha. Oh well. Do we want... What do we want? More military tech? How many years ahead we are? We're 8 years ahead. Wow. How much will it cost us? 867. No, I don't particularly want to go that nuts, and let's just invest in more manpower. It's given us an extra 10k manpower, so it's all good. Oh, lovely. Right, we've won Siege of Albenga. Now over to Nice. And we'll soon have the Siege of Parma done as well. It'll be interesting to see what I was going to say Australia then. Austria do with Milan after the peace deal, whether they make them release people or cancel people or whatever. Let's go for reinforced speed. Why not? Again, we don't need any more money at this point. We're swimming in ducats. Come on. God. That's not fair. Come on, 70%. I swear in this game 70 actually, like, it means nothing. Transfer that to Austria. Why won't it let me move? Oh well. I don't know why it won't let me move. It won't let me move across. Maybe it's Piedmont that's stopping me moving. No, still won't let me my army move. Moved by 4. That's very bizarre. I wonder if I go this way. No, still won't let me. Well, no, I think Spain are going for Pisa. Yeah, they are. Legitimacy is pretty bad at the moment. Right, now let's go crush this army of Milan's, which we've done. Oh, Austria reinforced us as well, so that's nice. Let's just siege down this province by throwing manpower at it. That always fixes the issue. Just throw more bodies at it. Okay, so I can't move now because of either Piedmont or Nice. See that to Austria. Yeah, so I just got to wait here until my siege there is done, which is just finished. So I'll move here, stack wipe them, transfer Nice to Austria, and then I'll go and siege down this province. Ooh, okay. We gained 14 favors. Come on, pulls from Austria. Ah, that's brilliant. Let's move our troops back. Let's see what Austria did to Milan. Milan will cede Brescia, Mantua, Romagna, Metz, and Lothringen to Austria. Milan will give Cors, Vaud to Switzerland. Milan will release Genoa. Milan will pay. Wow. So Milan actually got pretty good bit of damage, don't they? They lost a lot of their, like, Brescia is a really, I think it's Brescia. No, I'm thinking of Milan, sorry. But either way, like, a lot of these provinces are pretty rich provinces. You know, like 26 and 31 development. And also losing, you know, this coastal centre of trade to Genoa is pretty big thing. Poor Milan. They're not even allied with France anymore. I can't remember whether it was me that broke that up. I don't think it was. Oh well. Right, let's fabricate a claim on Torzok next. And I think after that claim we'll go to war with Muscovy. So after our army's back and if we're reinforced, we'll start moving them north. Or I suppose north, east. Hopefully, I'll tell you what, I'm going to move. I want these rebels to... Actually, I'll leave them in that province. So I want these rebels to pop, just so I don't have to deal with them when I'm at the war. I mean, I'm at no risk now of like losing to Muscovy, just because they're on such poor manpower. Let's get another claim on Croatia. Are they still okay with that? Yeah, the unrest would be 10 if I wasn't here, so they're dealing with a fair amount of unrest. They've got a lot of overextension. So I think I'll keep 2 armies down here. But I will transfer... Which army? I'll transfer the leader away. That's Armia Latgalia. And... Torzok, Latgalia. There we go. So we've transferred our armies, our leaders. So now, ideally, we just want these rebels to pop. And then we will go, after this claim is done, straight to war with Muscovy. Why don't Netherlands like us? I have no idea. No clue whatsoever. Oh well. What other truces do we have? So we've got a good few years until our truce with France. Well, we've got 2 years to France and 6 years for Ottomans. So, I mean, we'll go to war with them again, I guess. Not far. We'll go to war with Ottomans for our personal gain. But France will probably just give land to various people, I imagine. I can't see... Well, I might make France release some nations, just for the fun of it, really. Right, there we go. Our troops have risen up. Do they have a leader? No, they don't have a leader, so this should be easy peasy, which it was. Right, so now that that's done, we will start moving our troops towards the front line, and we will go to war with Muscovy in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.